Hello everyone, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, and I want to say something. I do not know why when I am looking at a still of a video, it looks like I'm looking up when I'm not looking up. I don't really understand that part at all. But anyways, we are going to do a TBR reading blog this morning. It is currently 2:54 in the morning. The reason that I am staying up is in close to an hour from now, I will start being within that framework because I've got an Amazon package coming in. For people that don't know, this coming Sunday, for the first time in an extremely long time, I'm going back to church, and so I decided to get a case that I could easily take off the the front of it, and just treat it like my other case. So I also have another item coming in tomorrow that will not be. I won't post that. I won't do a video on it. However, one of the items that is coming in today is going to be a new shower curtain, and I'm going to do a small video. Has nothing to do with books. Nothing to do with books. I just want you to see what this looks like on my shower. I just want you to see it. It is freaking adorable. I love it. And then I'm going to go back to bed, and then I'm going to wait for him to have a reaction because he's been doing overtime at the post office. So yeah, he's my hardworking younger brother who is saving up because after a certain number of decades, he's going to be able to retire, and he's going to have a nice little pension and all that type of stuff. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my little brother. He has done so much, and he's managed to pull himself up by his bootstraps, and he's made something of himself. So I'm very proud of him. Yes, it is possible here in America to become something good. Anyways. So I am doing 11 through 14 of Whispers Underground. I read chapters 11 and 12 before I started my shift, and then when I came home, I read chapters 13 and 14. I am currently on chapter 16. So, I need to move that over. There we go. Alright. So first of all, I want to thank the gentleman that got me into this series. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so what's going on now is Peter and his magical partner, Lindsay, who is learning how to do magic herself. They are tracking down this one place called Nazareth, and it is a place that people go who do magic to get things that they need. At least that's my impression of it, because why would a bunch of people come to a place that happens to be either immortal or deified or whatever? So one of the things that they sell is like these these death masks that are fake. They also sell books that Peter already has. So I'm going to say this. I feel like this is a place that you go to get things to practice your craft, to practice what you do. Because we have not yet encountered a place where the citizens of Magicville go to get their stuff. I call it that. That's my word. That's my word. So Peter goes, and Peter and Lindsay are talking to a guy called Oberon. No, he is not the ruler of the Fae. It is what his, I think his teacher or master. Here's the thing. Okay. Peter can recognize slave names. Now, this is during this, so Oberon, Sorry. It's my foot. So, Oberon is very old, and you can tell that he's old because he has a slave name, and this only applies when England was still doing the slave trade. So Oberon is a former slave, probably well over 200 years old. However, he's not a bitter man. You know, he doesn't have this attitude that you would see here in in other places. So, and then of course, the goddess of the Thames is there as well, and they're all enjoying drinks and having a good time and everything. And Peter is talking to him and mentions a guy called Kevin Nolan, who is... The impression I get about him is that he's dealing in things that that you shouldn't deal in. So they have to try to find this guy and figure out how he fits into the whole thing. So it's interesting to see a place where the citizens of Magicville, like I said, it's my word, come together to talk, to chat, because you understand something is, and this is something that you see in like the Dresden Files, where people that do magic do not communicate with like technology in any kind of way. So, of course, they're going to have a place where everybody knows where to go. So they come and they have old-fashioned, no-tech get-togethers, and they talk to each other. And it feels a lot more personalized than if you had your cell phone out and you were doing stuff. So I love the fact that we have now encountered a place where as I said, the citizens of Magicville come together and they communicate in a way that regular people have forgotten how to do. So what happens also in this is that Lindsay gets drunk, but Peter does not, because Peter's driving, and his boss is making it very clear that I want you to do it this certain way, and you're going to do it this certain way. So he goes, he takes her home and all this type of stuff. And so she's sleeping off the alcohol, and he's in this little area where he can type up and he can send emails and stuff like that. And that's where he has to go to do his job if he wants to make his mortal supervisors happy. So, how is this book so far going? Well, I'm on chapter 16, and I'm going to read... Oh, no, it's under... Now it's... Well, actually, it takes back... Yeah, it's under an hour now. So, I'm taking my... Like I said, I'm taking my time with the book, but I am absolutely enjoying this book. I think this book is just as good as the other two. I actually have on my Kobo books 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Tales from the Folly. Even though I could read Tales from the Folly on Kobo Plus, I wanted to actually own it, and I'm also going to pick up the physical copies of Tales from the Folly and the 4th book. I also have What Abigail Did During the Summer, which is another book that he wrote. This is about Peter's cousin, Abigail, and I have no idea how she's placed in this world, but I have it on Kobo, and I'm looking forward to reading it. The thing about, for people that are new to this particular series, this series is amazing. This is like the first series in quite a long time that I really feel like I'm reading something of quality. And what I mean by that is, unlike American books where there are typos and bad editing and all that type of stuff, the publishers over there in England, they still believe in doing the right thing. At least from my very limited experience with these books. And it's like, it's an amazing type of thing. And every week I'm going to get like several books on Kobo. Even if I haven't read all the books by Ben that I have already gotten this week, I'm still going to get the other books. So the other books I'm going to get is going to be it's going to be okay. See here. Foxglove Summer, The Furthest Station. So, Foxglove Summer, The Hanging Tree, The Furthest Station, and The October Man. So I'm going to get 4 of them as ebooks, and then yeah. And then my third paycheck, I'm going to get Lie, Sleep, and False Values Among Our Weapons. And I don't know, I think that he published a total of 10 main part of the series, but I might be wrong on that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. So he published a total of 10 books that are part of the main story. Alright, Stone Sky is the one. So yeah. So I will get that one as well, and then when I read all of them, then all I have to do is wait for the newest one to come out. But anyways, if you're a fan of... Okay, so I don't mean to bring up this series, I don't. But it's important. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, or any British fantasy, if you really like the idea of like a, you know, a section of the department that deals with like things that go up in the night. If you're also a big fan of the Dresden Files, definitely this is a good series. But anyways, as this progresses on, I'm definitely going to be like, okay, I want to see how Peter and Lindsay and all those characters progress and develop as characters. Anyways, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will give you guys another TBR video later on today. I may do it before I head off to bed, because I do have to sleep. And I just have one more day. Tonight is my last day that I am working until Sunday, because tomorrow I am off, and I'm going to be very happy about it. And yeah, I am very, very happy about it. I am also happy that what is it? Oh yeah, I'm off next Sunday. So I am very happy about that. Very happy about that. Okay, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.